Are you hungry, kids? That's the weirdest thing that I have ever tasted. What? But life is short, you know, and it should not be wasted. Snack life. 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 Snack life.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Snack Life Podcast. I am your host, Amanda Averill. How's your snacks? How are they doing? Do they taste good? That's awesome. Well, this week we have my very good friend as a guest. This is my friend Monica. Monica, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. Where's the fucking gravy at?
Gravy is my podcast producer, Andrew Hilary. That is his cat. And
there's
you know
the gravy.
Oh, it's
there
like
it is.
like she beckoned him. Oh, that is a literal cat call. Oh, Monica, you're cat calling people already.
It's
Jesus.
harassment. It's never okay.
No.
I need to, get better.
No.
Off to a great start.
Yeah, you're off to a fantastic start here on the podcast. All right. So Monica is one of my very good friends, and we eat snacks and food a lot together. We have eaten snacks sober and intoxicated and all of the things in between. So I figured it would be a good person to have on this episode of the podcast. So Monica, let's just start with the hard-hitting questions.
I'm ready.
What was your favorite snack growing up as a kid?
Definitely Little Debbie oatmeal cream pies.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. They don't make them like they used to. I tell you what.
They taste kind of oily, right?
Yeah, they're not as like creamy. And now as an adult, my favorite place to go, we've been there a million times, used to be a regular Saturday morning thing. 350 Bakery makes like a gourmet oatmeal cream pie that I tell everyone about. It's incredible. Not to mention that fabulous breakfast sandwich. That Derek serenade online.
Yeah, the breakfast sandwiches. If you are in the Pittsburgh area, definitely hit 350 Bakery. That was a free advertisement for them because they are the fucking shit.
Best.
They are the best. I will say this, and I feel bad because I didn't think about it until just this moment. I love 350 Bakery's oatmeal cream pies, but I think I did find a better one because oatmeal cream pies are also bang.
All right. Well,
I will tell you. I feel bad that I didn't recommend it whenever you were going to Hollywood Studios down in Disney, whenever you were there recently, because they have one at a place called Backlot Express. It is called the Wookiee Cookie, which is a giant, it is a giant oatmeal cream pie that has a little chocolate on it that looks like the little sash that Chewbacca wears. And you know what? I love 350, and this is the thing for me that does it. This is what makes that oatmeal cream pie slightly better than theirs. It's not the size. It's not that it's bigger.
Oh,
it is that
queen, yeah.
It's not that for me. I'm not a size queen. It's that the cream inside of the Wookiee Cookie.
It's the cream inside. I see.
It is.
Not about the size. It's about the cream inside, folks.
That white cream inside that Wookiee Cookie. It's lighter and it's a little like, it's not fluff, but it's like lighter and a little fluffier, whereas the one at 350 is a little thicker and a little bit more dense.
Okay.
So it's a little heartier, like an oatmeal cream pie cookie.
She doesn't
350.
like her cream pie thick and dense, folks. She needs it light and fluffy.
And I sure as shit don't like them oily like the way they're coming out nowadays, right?
I know,
don't like
terrible.
Have you done the double deckers?
No, the double decker's trash.
See, I've done the double decker a couple times, and I'm like, this is why I'm a diabetic. Like, that is what it is.
You are hosting a podcast exclusively about snacks. Anyone has a question about, does it have a theme? Is there more to? No, snacks, bitch. Snacks. Yeah. That's what we're doing.
It's all about, we're living that snack life over here on the Snack Life Podcast. That's what it is.
A couple of whole damn meals like us know a thing or two about snacks.
Hell yeah. Now, what's your favorite snack as an adult? Because as adults, we have far more refined palates. That's how I can determine which oatmeal cream pie is the best and which one I want on my face. That is how I know. But as an adult, I feel like we still indulge in snacks, but like sometimes like our flavor palettes change.
Well, some of us, not me. I mean, I eat like a 7-year-old child. So I want to talk for a second, talking about fluffy. I just last
Wait,
night,
what is fluffy?
like you were talking about the consistency of the oatmeal cream pie.
Okay.
and
So we're talking
liking
about
the
a fluffy consistency.
Okay. For the first time last night.
I thought it might have been a dog that you walk. I thought it could have been like a pet that you had as a kid. It could have been what you call your muff. I don't know.
So, I made a mountain pie last night that blew my damn mind. Not my favorite snack as an adult, but a new snack to me as of last night. So it's fresh in my memory.
Yeah.
I always stick with just like pepperoni pizza mountain pies. That's like my go-to. Listeners, if you don't know what a mountain pie is, when you're camping and you're building a fire, they're like these little tiny cast iron, it's like a clamp. And so there's like two sides and you basically put a little bit of butter, 2 pieces of bread, whatever of your choice, and then you fill the bread with stuffing of some sort. It's usually pizza, or some people do like
they could do savory, you could do sweet,
right?
You could do a little mix, yeah.
Nutella. Some people do like chocolate. So I had a peanut butter and fluff, marshmallow fluff, a fluffernutter mountain pie last night, and it was gooey. And the marshmallow had just started to toast inside of the bread. It was life-changing.
See, so I have never in my entire life, even though I've been around fires a lot, not a pyromaniac, just around a lot of campfires, I've never made a mountain pie.
We'll fix it. I'll take you someplace nice.
Okay. Now this is another question.
Don't you worry, snack. We'll go someplace cute.
Yeah. Now, your marshmallows. So see, I'm a fan of a really, really heavily toasted, burnt, crispy marshmallow. I want to taste the ash in my mouth. I want to go ash to mouth whenever it comes to marshmallows in the fire.
Okay,
so what's your thoughts on marshmallows? Do you raw dog your marshmallows? My niece raw dogs her marshmallows, which is a weird thing to say. But she does. She gets the jumbo.
Not bring the children into this.
But she eats a jumbo marshmallow, like the big thick boys that they make now, and she'll just like walk around the house and eat it. And then I'll find it like half chewed up and embedded into the carpets in their house.
The best worst toy ever invented are those marshmallow guns, because it's like, yay, you can shoot marshmallows and it doesn't hurt the same way like a Nerf dart does, or actual bullets, but they leave like tiny marshmallows all around your house. So if you're not so great at picking up after it, then you find them however long later covered in pubes or cat hair or whatever.
You know what we should do. You know the game like Fluffy Bunny, right?
Yeah.
Where you put the marshmallows in. Mm-hmm. We should do like an extreme Fluffy Bunny where we just take the marshmallow gun and shoot them into somebody's mouth and then make them say Fluffy Bunny every time you shoot a new one. Fluffy Bunny, Fluffy Bunny, Fluffy Bunny.
Are we talking jumbo marshmallows though? Like get the gun to have like a larger barrel and you're just shooting jumbo marshmallows into the person's
let's
mouth?
Get one of those t-shirt launchers they have at fucking baseball games.
A t-shirt cannon full of marshmallow fluff.
Let's get all the Mrs. T's pierogies from the pierogi race down at the Pittsburgh Pirates, at a Pirates game. Let's get them to shoot. Oh man, now I just want to see them shoot pierogies at people.
No, the consistency of a pierogi, it would not hold up. That thing would be flopping in the air. What if it would just be soft potato?
What if it was a frozen pierogi still though?
Damage.
Oh man, that'd be great. That'd be so fucking awesome.
So yeah, I totally skirted your question about favorite adult snack because favorite is relative, and I feel like we'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll take this journey together.
You know what I'm always a fan of? I'm a fan of whenever, like we were talking about 350 Bakery, and I feel remiss if I don't bring this up, but like I love when a snack has a glow up. Whenever like a bakery or someplace does a snack and does it so much better than the original. Like I know what I'm going to talk about.
I'm very excited.
Now you and I have different flavor profiles whenever it comes to this snack specifically. But growing up, I was a Pop-Tart fan. My top three favorite Pop-Tart flavors, and still as an adult, still top three, are like the cherry, probably strawberry, and then s'more. Those are my top ones. I like the fruitier flavored Pop-Tarts, and you You go ahead. Tell us what your favorite is.
Brown sugar cinnamon.
Hell yeah.
All day.
And 350 Bakery makes these things. They call them puff tarts.
Ugh.
And they are a puff pastry. And they have a maple brown sugar flavor and a
so
strawberry
good.
flavor. Other than that, because I know that is a fantastic glow up. The way they do oatmeal cream pies is a glow up. What is your favorite like snack glow up that maybe like is available to like more people than just like people lucky enough to travel up 18th Street in the south side of Pittsburgh
to go all the
350
way to
Bakery?
Arlington Heights, living the good life. Can we talk about the fact that I tried to take a date to 350 and I called these things adult Pop Tarts for so long that I think they thought there was pot in them. A glow up Pop Tart is a much nicer, more succinct way to describe
I love
that.
when snacks have a glow up. I think that it's great whenever, even if it's like, now I hate this idea, but like they make those Oreo thins. The thin Oreos,
Ooh,
like
that's
who
like-
the fuck wants a thin Oreo?
That's not a glow up. That's like the cheap out. That's
no,
like
it is. But dipping an Oreo in chocolate, personally, or dipping it in like chocolate, white chocolate, doing like a dipped Oreo, I feel is like a glow up to an Oreo in most cases.
Okay, I'll talk about a glow up of a snack that's a thing. We kind of already touched on this, but weddings, a new thing people are doing at weddings now is like roasting marshmallows, but like at the table, you're like sitting there at the reception and there's tiny little forks and you have your little marshmallows, but they do like
They're doing hot pot now at weddings.
Yes,
I love that idea.
it's
Let's
like-
put that in every barn wedding and just see what happens.
Oh, it's definitely already happening. Pinterest caused this. I
really?
mean,
I've not been to one of these weddings with like.
yeah, roasting marshmallows and then doing different like drizzles and different like crusts that you can do, like graham cracker on the outside or little bits of chocolate chips.
You know what? I'm glad that that's a thing now, and that it
Well,
seems
these are for
like
non-Pittsburgh weddings because at Pittsburgh,
it's cookie
you
table.
just have a cookie table.
Cookie
come
table
on.
all day.
If you don't have a table full of cookies and a bunch of Polish ants, like, are you even getting married in Pittsburgh?
No.
They just
Not
come.
at all.
Even if you're not Polish, the Polish ants just show up.
My boyfriend's sister got married a few years ago, and they had a cookie table. They got married in Philadelphia because she lives out in Philadelphia, and her spouse's family's out there. So they had a cookie table at the wedding, but they had to have folding cards on the table explaining what the fuck a cookie table was. And I was just like, guys, can't you just accept cookies into your life? You guys have accepted Christ. Why not cookies?
Not everywhere is as fat and as terrible as we are.
But it's Philadelphia.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
you
okay,
think, come
all
on,
right.
it's not that far off. But I'm excited though that things like roasting marshmallows is happening at weddings, and that the chocolate fountain trend seems to be disappearing because boy.
So disgusting. First of all, I don't even like chocolate, which is
Yeah.
so egregious.
That's a controversial
to
snack
so many
thing.
people. When I was a kid and we would trick or treat, like we would divvy up our candy, and 3/4 of the candy that you get when you're fucking trick or treating is chocolate. So I'm already losing 3/4 of my candy, and I would try to trade with my siblings to get like the Skittles and the Starbursts and the lollipops, and I want my candy to be as close to sugar as possible. If I can just mainline some sugar, that's how I want to consume my sweets. Chocolate to me is like the texture is sort of offensive. It's that kind of coffee flavor profile. I also am not a fan of coffee. Like just something about that bean water. It just really doesn't do it for
Oh
me.
no, give me all the bean juice.
But
That's how I live.
If it's a fatty chocolate, like a milk chocolate that's waxy and barely resembles the flavor of cocoa, like a Reese peanut butter cup, I'm in. I'll eat
Okay.
that.
Right.
Like a Saris, specifically Saris brand, chocolate covered pretzel.
They're pretty good.
If the pretzel is a real salty pretzel and the chocolate is a thin layer, yeah, I'll fucking get down on that. But you give me some chocolate ice cream or some fudge, fuck that.
No, do you fuck with white chocolate though?
It's all right. I mean, I
don't
wouldn't
think
kick
it
it
has-
out of bed for eating crackers, but really, like, it's just wax.
I don't like white
It
chocolate
doesn't
at
have
all.
a flavor.
I used to like the Hershey's cookies and cream bar when it first debuted,
Okay.
way back in the day. I loved that. But like then they like re-released it. And I think they re-released it while I was like working at Giant Eagle as a kid, like in a local grocery store. And it just tasted different. It wasn't quite right. And I'm now not a white chocolate fan. Like I can do without, but what I do love, I'm the exact opposite as you. I'm like, I go into Starbucks and they're like, would you like a room for cream? And I'm like, no, give me all the bean juice you can squeeze. That's what I say. And
I'm a tea drinker over here. Very sophisticated. My pinky's out. For those of you who can't see.
I mean, I love spilling that tea, you know. But no, I like the dark chocolate. I like, give me like 72% cacao plus. Cacao! Cacao.
We're the worst.
Oh, we are the worst.
No one is listening. It doesn't matter.
That's further proof that this is just a podcast for love, for the love of the game of snacks, my friend. Because you know what? I just have a friend on a podcast, and you said it yourself. You don't do shit. So, like, you have nothing on here to promote like that. Nothing like that, man. This is for the love,
of the game.
Snacks.
Yeah,
for
it's
the
true.
love of the snacks.
It's true. I love the snacking
Speaking
game.
of snack game, right? Whenever you were a kid, you participated in some sports. You probably went and saw siblings maybe play sports sometimes, and you definitely have seen people's kids play sports. What is your favorite like concession stand snack at like a softball game, baseball game, hockey? One of those. Where the moms are handing out Capri Suns and somebody's got to run the stand.
A good old fashioned hot dog, like off the
Oh,
roll.
really?
If they have like a rolly spit, yeah.
See, and
A really crusty, just cooked too long, bad stale bun. Yeah, all of it.
I'm a fun dip.
Fun dip.
I'm a fun dip. Surprisingly,
I always
yeah.
liked the
I loved
stick
it.
and not the dip.
Yeah, but see, I used to eat the dip and the stick in the fun dip.
I liked just sucking on the stick.
Bet you did. And that's why Monica was more popular than I probably ever was in high school.
We didn't go to the same high school.
I know we didn't go to the same high school.
And I wasn't popular in high school.
I know.
I came to my high school late, and I was a freak weirdo because I went to protests, and that was not a thing you did in a high school that had Confederate flags all over everyone's trucks. Yeah, definitely got called a lot of names.
See, I didn't go to protests or anything, but I was just super antisocial and shy.
Oh, I was social and I was loud about it.
See, I'm not that at all. But I definitely like I hung with like the more like gothier type kids and like the smart kids and like. It was my high school was a melting pot of weirdness. Now back to this topic. What is one thing that you were either taught as a kid or told as a kid or people eat now that like they're like, this is a snack, and you're like, fuck that, that's not a snack. That's not a real snack.
Vegetables?
I was gonna say, dude, my thing is like carrot sticks. Who the fuck wants to eat carrot sticks? That's our producer Andrew laughing in the background. Yeah,
obviously.
I
like vegetable anything.
Don't
like veggie straws, fucking carrot sticks. Like that is not a snack.
You know
That's
what?
sad.
I agree. Those aren't snacks. I throw down on a veggie tray. I love a
if you're
veggie
eating
tray.
healthy, you're just eating healthy. It's like fucking going to McDonald's and get a salad. Don't bother.
Yeah.
Come on. You're halfway there. Lean in.
You know what though? Like I will say, like I don't think those things are snacks, but I think they can have a glow up. I have to do that click. I'm sorry.
Oh, why?
But I think that they have a glow up though, because like you see what I do sometimes with certain things. Like I will take buffalo chicken dip and put it in a celery stick. And I think that that's a glow up because it is just like having like having buffalo wings with your celery. I feel like that's a simple glow up
first
snack.
of all, celery is like the most garbage snack, and you know,
No, it tastes like water that's seen sunlight.
I've made an
It's
ant on a
chlorophyll
log
water.
before.
Yeah.
You know, if you put peanut butter and raisins on top, maybe tolerable and cute.
No, I hate the stringiness of celery.
Yeah, celery is garbage.
I don't want food I can floss with.
Ugh, that's what, see, like a lot of citrus fruits, like oranges and things, like the fiber, the texture of mouth. No.
No, see, that's another. You're a texture person. That's where your sensitivity
Texture.
lies.
Oh, I'm a super taster. Texture. Like all of my picky eating is more about texture than taste.
If you
These buds are picky.
if you could only have one snack for the rest of your life, just one snack, like anytime you had a snack, it had to be this snack. If you could only have one snack for the rest of your life, what snack would it be?
Popcorn.
Fuck yeah.
Popcorn. I mean,
Yes.
no doubt about it. Popcorn. There is nothing. I used to work at a movie theater for years, all through college, and the smell of making popcorn is amazing. You can top popcorn with so many different things. I mean, it can be salty, it can be sweet, it can be cheesy. Popcorn is my ultimate. I eat it all the time.
Yes.
It's fibrous. It can be healthy-ish. Helps your poops. It's great.
What's your favorite? Okay, now I'm a person who has owned at one point 3 different popcorn making machines.
Oh, I know.
Not including a microwave.
Your popcorn game is on.
My
I mean, I
popcorn
keep
game,
you around for a reason, friend.
Oh, I know. I will. What's your favorite way to make popcorn? I will say this. I like to make popcorn. So right now I have the one popcorn maker that's that has like the little circle drum type thing in it. It's a little one. It's in my living room. And I like to put in there either ghee or coconut oil to make my popcorn. And see, Derek has the same response. My boyfriend has the same response with the coconut oil thing. He's like, nope. He can taste it.
Yeah.
And we went and we got popcorn somewhere. And we got popcorn at Kennywood at this one stand that was it wasn't the Kennywood popcorn. It was like an artisanal popcorn stand, and he had one bite and he's like, I can taste coconut oil. He's like, I can't do
fuck
it.
that. As soon as coconut oil is not the right delivery system because there is a taste.
See, I like it.
Light.
I like that though.
Sunflower oil is really great for making popcorn. But the more toxic the oil, the better. Like I want it to taste like garbage, fake sludge. Like I want it to taste like the movie theater. I mean, my preferred way of popcorn making is to do it in a big kettle with oil.
Do you shake it over the stove? Do that thing?
No, one with a spinner.
Oh, okay.
But here's my trick. Here's my tip from working at the theater for so long. Right after you hear the first pop or two, throw an ice cube or two in there. I know you shouldn't mix oil and water. However,
gravy poked its head. Gravy poked their head out there.
There's the gravy.
What is this?
You don't go on popcorn though. You'll be for later gravy.
Yeah.
So the steam at the very moment of popping helps the head of it, the brain of the popcorn, the hull maybe it's called. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Get really poofy and extra light and fluffy. It's amazing.
Oh, see, I don't need it to be like super light and fluffy. I like a little crunch to my popcorn. One place that I like to get popcorn is this one bar. It's called Sammy's. They're downtown Pittsburgh. And they're just open during the day. And that's what I love about that bar. They are like a shot and a beer bar, and they make great sandwiches.
Yeah.
And they have a popcorn machine in the corner, which
bar popcorn is a gamble. We are in a pandemic, Amanda. You're talking about eating from the bar popcorn.
I'm talking pre-pandemic because I haven't been there since.
All right.
I have not been there since. I've
Put
not had the joy.
pretzels away. They were a gamble before we had.
But let's be real though. The best popcorn comes out of a machine where it's they don't remember the last time it was cleaned out.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
The dirtier the kettle, the better. Yeah,
I don't want to be able to see through the plastic.
It's
in my
nobody
case,
wants
man.
to eat the fries from the fryer that are super clean. They just don't taste the same without that layer of sludge at the bottom.
Oh yeah, you need all that extra grease and you got to have the seasoning with the right amount of saltiness.
Gotta have butter on your popcorn too. Don't puss out. Don't be like, oh, it's fake. It's clogging my arteries. If you're going to the movie theater, you do it. Do it all the way. But here's what you don't do. You do not ask the concession stand attendant to put a bunch of weird shit in your popcorn, okay? Because that takes time out of their day. It's disgusting. Nobody wants to see your Raisinets inside of your buttered popcorn. Nobody wants to see, the things, gummy bears. We used to have this woman who would come into the theater and she would get a large popcorn, okay? But she would make you strategically open the box of fucking gummy bears that she would buy, layer popcorn, gummies, butter. Popcorn, gummies, butter. Disgusting.
No. See, you know what though?
I'm a purist.
I will say
Butter
this.
And salt.
I will say this. I've had movie theater popcorn, and I've gotten popcorn at the movie theater, and I'm by myself when I do this, so I don't because this is the thing for me.
Every person who orders their popcorn custom like that is by themselves. No one does it in public.
See, it's their dirty secret.
They shame watch some Bad Romance in the afternoon, and they eat a popcorn bucket filled with gummy bears and butter. Okay,
50 Shades of Gummies. Is that what
definitely? It's is definitely a sad woman in her 30 to 50s.
See, I will go though, and I will watch. I'll go and I'll get popcorn, and sometimes if I feel like I want to treat myself, I'll get myself some snow caps because that I love Raisinets, but I also love snow caps. The non-Perels. I'll get myself some non-Perels, and I will throw those sometimes on top of the popcorn while it's still warm, so it kind of like melts, and so I get some chocolatey.
You've
some
always
sugary
been
and
a
sweet.
grandma since the time I met you. It's perfect.
It's fantastic. All right, we're gonna do a speed round. You ready for the speed round? Pew 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 pew. Speed round. You ready?
How fast should I go?
All right.
Is this fast enough?
Imagine you were in a convenience store and you were like, late night, got the munchies, maybe you're on the road, you want something to keep you up, you want something that's going to make you happy, you want something that is gonna spark joy in your day. Maybe you had a bad day and you're driving somewhere. I want to know what your go-tos are if you walk into the gas station. So ready? Are you ready for this? What is your go-to candy?
Sour Patch Kids.
What is your go-to crunchy snack?
Ooh, Ruffles, sour cream and cheddar chips.
Nice. What is your go-to appetizer?
Specifically 7-Eleven fucking pepperoni rolls. Oh my goodness, they are so good. If you haven't been to a 7-Eleven, go get the hot pepperoni rolls, dip them in ranch, dip them in marinara, rub them on your nipples. They're so amazing.
Okay. What is your go-to salty thing?
Salty popcorn again.
Okay. What is your go-to?
Maybe pretzels. Thin Snyder's thin pretzels.
Okay. What is your favorite go-to vegetable?
Raw spinach.
If you're in a gas station.
Who eats vegetables from a gas station? What?
I do. I eat the pickles in the bag.
What? No.
Okay. All right. What is your go-to gas station gross food that like other people are like, no, that's sus, but yo, I'm gonna eat it?
Hard-boiled eggs.
Hell yeah.
Hard-boiled eggs for sure.
Hell yeah. What is your go-to caffeinated beverage in a gas station?
Diet Mountain Dew, baby, New York City. No, I used to drink that Rockstar Recovery. It was like half Gatorade, half energy drink, and I got so addicted.
Was it the orange flavor?
Yellow.
Yeah.
The yellow
Oh,
one.
the lemonade flavor.
Oh yeah, lemon is my favorite.
See, I didn't like the lemon flavor. I like the orange because it tastes like high C orange flavor
Oh,
burst
it
from
did
McDonald's.
like a mildly carbonated high C orange. I can't drink Red Bulls or anything like that. Again, I don't drink coffee. I can't consume a lot of caffeine. It makes me feel like my skin is trying to escape my meat and bones. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But somehow I was like drinking and spending a lot of time hungover a couple of years back, and that was like the only thing that I could drink that didn't make my skin feel like it was trying to escape my meat and bones. So I got really hooked, and then I quit for a while, and I just was drinking green tea and taking it easy on the caffeine. And recently I had like a very stressful period of time, and I got back on Diet Mountain Dew, and I hate it. I feel like my mouth tastes like aspartame at all times.
You hate drink it.
Yeah,
See,
I do hate drink it. And it's fucked up because like I don't really drink beer too much anymore. Like I'm not into a lot of liquids, and I've been drinking a lot of LaCroix, but Diet Mountain Dew is the one thing it's like alcohol for me. I drink one in a moment of desperation, and then I'm hooked for 3 months, and I have to wean myself off of it, and I'm miserable, and I'm a cranky bitch, and it's horrible.
So I used my go-to for like if I had to drive somewhere, like if I was driving somewhere for a concert or if I was driving somewhere for like a show, especially like years and years ago, my go-to drink at night, because I was driving at night, so I didn't want to super caffeinate myself.
That comic life.
Right. Well, even before I did comedy, I would do peach Snapple and diet peach Snapple because that had just enough caffeine for me to be able to like drive and be a person.
See, I don't like sweetened teas though. I don't really like iced teas. Tea is something I make at home. I'm such a weird snob about the way I brew my tea too.
Give me a can of that green Arizona tea.
That's my friend Lindsay. Shout out to Lindsay. Love you. She wears that pattern. She reps. Well, I mean, she's from Turtle Creek, so let's be honest. She talks about Turner's tea, but Arizona is really her jam.
So this is another.
Speaking of, I brought a gallon of Turner's tea here today, and I wanted to talk about it. So let's just talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
If you
pay
grew
respect
up
to those gods,
East Pittsburgh, if you grew up Turtle Creek, fucking out Penn Hills area, you drank Turner's tea, and that was your tea. But let me tell you, the North Siders, because I grew up in and around the North Side, same river town, different side. It's it's so funny. Our upbringings,
there's river rats and there's crick bitches, and that's how it works.
All of the above over here. River rat, crick bitch. Literally, my grandma's house was on Jack's Run Road. There was a crick there. We played with salamanders. We drank Marburger tea.
And that, you know what? I was just going to bring up Marburger.
In the cardboard carton, okay? Them East Enders got the plastic jug of the Turners, and they got their Marlboros, and those North Siders got Newports and fucking Marburger tea.
And you know what? I was going to bring up the Marburger tea thing, and I know we're going to talk about it in a future episode, because my boyfriend grew up in the, up in Butler County.
Shout out to Butler County.
And that's where Marburg tea is from. And when he sees it, does not matter where we are. If he sees it, he will buy it.
See, that's
every time. Because it's nostalgia. It's nostalgia for him.
It's nostalgia. And depending on where in Pittsburgh you grew up, you were one side of the tea war or the other. And I feel like everybody talks Turner's. Turner's is still around. You know, Turner's still gets a lot of...
They're both fine.
Yeah, it's Kool-Aid with caffeine. It's not even tea. I mean, it's just sugar water.
Isn't everything, when you break it down, just sugar water?
We're getting real philosophical for a pod about snacks over here.
I know, but think about it. I'm not even high right now, and I'm just like, whoa, wait a second. Every single beverage that exists, it's just sugar water.
What if it has no sugar in it?
Then it's fake sugar water. Because I drank a Soylent the other day.
Again, that grandma vibe. Those non-Pirellis.
So but I did though. I drank a Soylent the other day, and there's not any sugar in that. There's the allulose and all those fake sugars and stuff like that. But the main ingredient is water, and then protein powder and fake sugars. So everything is really just sugar water. So are we all just that character from Men in Black, just being are we all Edgar right now, just being sugar water? I need sugar water. Are we that? I think that's what people are.
More sugar.
Thank you so much, Andrew. That is the best contribution you've ever made to any podcast in your existence.
I wanted to make a call back to Andrew's other podcast and say Butler County, come on the pod, but I realized that Maria would probably kill me for stealing her thing. But could we get Butler County to come on the pod? Because that would be entertaining.
That would be entertaining. All right.
The birthplace of Brett.
Okay. Which do you prefer? Bitter, sour, sweet, salty, or umami?
This is really hard for me. I want to say umami, but sour.
You're a sour.
You know me,
I
sour.
know,
Lemons.
You're a sour girl.
I used to eat lemons as a kid. My dentist was like, you got to knock that off. You're going to have meth teeth. That was a direct quote.
I imagine you being 7-year-old and being like, what the fuck is meth? Of course you would say fuck as a 7-year-old, but that's
definitely.
Okay. What snack no longer exists or has changed their recipe that you can't get anymore and that you just miss with your whole being?
The way that Honey Grams cereal used to taste. Old Honey Grams. It's not what it was. Oh my goodness. Or also a cereal, weirdly, Cookie Crisp.
Okay.
The old cookies.
The Cookie Crisp.
I'm glad you did it. I wasn't.
Somebody had to.
But yes, somebody had to.
All right. When is your favorite time to snack?
Night. Oh yeah, nighttime for sure. I am not good at eating breakfast or feeding myself throughout the day. And I do a lot of physical activity all day long, and then I come home and I just fucking...
Monica came here with a bag from 7-Eleven and is like, fuck, this is a snack podcast. We gotta have some snacks.
No, I have to say that these other two fatty fats totally didn't want to snack with me. I had to snack by myself to pregame for a podcast about snacks.
I just ate dinner.
Be angry with me, listeners. Be angry.
I just ate dinner. I can't have my blood sugars being like that.
Okay, so can we talk about how excited I was, though, that the snack that I bought, I can buy again because I love Sour Patch Kids, but I couldn't eat them because they're a Nabisco product. And when they got that contract, albeit shitty, I was very excited to have some of my favorite snacks back because I believe in the boycott for the cause. And I was 100% down with no snacks, no contract. But I was really pumped to buy some Sour Patch Kids again, let me just say. And I know there's a lot of Oreo stands out there.
I mean, patch to the people too.
Who were ready. who were ready to snack. They were waiting with bated breath. I mean, I got so committed. I didn't eat Taco Bell when I found out where their money was going, during politics, elections and things. Yeah. But also, I gotta say, my Taco Bell boycott was partially over them dropping fucking potatoes.
Yeah, fair.
I finally broke that boycott when they brought potatoes.
I was gonna say they brought the potatoes back.
Yeah,
So
I had to get myself a spicy, soft potato taco.
Okay, we're gonna talk.
Which is a snack. Any dollar menu item, snack, not a
Oh,
meal.
one hundo. I like to. Whenever I'm at like McDonald's or somewhere like that, I like to like take the dollar menu items and make myself a meal. So my go-to meal at McDonald's is a McDouble, not the double cheeseburger, because why pay for the extra cheese? McDouble extra onion, a McChicken, a 4-piece chicken nugget, and a fry. That is my that's my fatty McFat.
That's a lot. Yeah,
that's my fatty McFat.
That's a fatty
That
meal.
is my sad boy listening to Fall Out Boy crying because I'm depressed and just want to slip my wrist. That's my kind of food that I go to.
I for as much as I garbage eat, I don't eat a lot of fast food. It's just not like my favorite thing. And McDonald's is probably the bottom of my list, which I know is egregious in this room. But if I have to eat at McDonald's, I want it to be breakfast and I want it to be a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. With a round egg, though. I don't fuck with the folded.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with the folded.
But do you go McGriddle? Do you ever McGriddle?
No,
See, you're not a sweet person.
I'm not a sweet
You're not
person.
a sweet
All
person.
salty all day. Andrew's upset. You can say it. What's wrong about the bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit?
Just your episode.
What's better?
No, what's
better?
Or is it?
Andrew?
Are you more upset about the egg? Yeah, we got to get.
The problem is that you are objectively wrong about the McGriddle. It is not a sweet food. It is a mostly salty food.
It's a savory food because
with
it mixes
some
the sweet,
which is the best way to eat sweets. I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, I asked
okay, well,
you.
save it for your episode because your episode's coming up
I
soon.
needed this opinion. I haven't ever had one actually.
What?
What?
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
I think I found the problem.
All right, I told you guys McDonald's is like the bottom of my list of choices. If I'm eating fast food, it's shamefully Wendy's, and it's a Junior Baconator.
What time do you have to get up tomorrow morning? What time do you have to get up tomorrow morning?
10 a.m. 10 a.m.
Okay, McDonald's does not serve breakfast after 10:30. Okay, so we got to get this done early. I got to be up super fucking early tomorrow to watch some damn kids that aren't my kids. So what we got to do, we got to go and get you. Why did we not get you a McGriddle in the fucking airport? Instead, we went to Permane Brothers. If I had known you've never had a McGriddle, I would have went to McDonald's instead.
Really? It's this important? Okay,
It's that fucking important.
I get it. Sometimes
It
you
is.
just need somebody to experience something with you for
Do
you.
Okay, so here,
you can
let me help.
live vicariously through their first time.
So you know how at 350 Bakery they've got the bacon, egg, and cheese, and they have
that
it
sandwich,
and
that onion jam.
That onion jam is the equivalent to the maple syrup that is in like the pancake type of layers that are in that McGriddle sandwich.
All right. Well, look, I like a chicken and waffles sandwich.
That's
I'm
it.
not I love salty sweet.
That
I
was
like
a hack.
Savory.
That was a food hack for a while. People at McDonald's would order the McChicken patty and then order a McGriddle buns and do a chicken and waffles. And
make
some
a chicken
places
and waffles.
some places
Interesting.
put it
Okay.
on the menu too. I had that. It was delightful.
Oh, the Thunderbird used to have this chicken and waffle sandwich. Oh my gosh. Thunderbird Cafe had the best. I don't know about now. I haven't been there since they are new and fancy again. But back in the day, old Lawrenceville, you go to the Thunderbird for breakfast. They had the best breakfast menu, and they had this chicken and waffle sandwich that was just chronic. And the best bartender. Shout out to the old Thunderbird.
Nice.
It's old Pittsburgh. Nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody cares. All right. Is there a designated like snack and show that you correlate? Like whenever WandaVision was on, we would get some junk foodie type stuff and watch WandaVision. Like, and we have to have some type of pastry stuff for Bake Show. And if we know what week it is, we try and coordinate it. Like if it's like bread week, we'll get like something that's like a bread.
That's super cute. Ugh, you guys make me sick.
Yo, we're fucking fat and adorable. It's great. But no, is there a certain thing that like for certain people, like maybe it was Community and they always had like pizza whenever they'd watch Community or something like that. Is there something that you associate and do like that?
I do have one of these. I had a partner and we used to eat Chinese food and watch Lost.
That's adorable.
Chinese food and Lost.
Oh, that's your food association. That's really cute.
No, I actually have another one too. Game of Thrones and chicken wings, because friends of mine would download Game of Thrones and we'd watch it on wing night.
That's amazing.
And you know the chicken wings I'm talking about.
I know the wings we're talking about.
But it's also a sad old Pittsburgh thing that isn't there anymore.
But aren't they still open?
Yeah, but they're garbage now.
Oh man.
We're talking about the Hop House. Used to have
the one on
best wing
Babcock
night.
though. The one on Babcock though, because the
Yes.
sauces are different at each of the locations. They might have the same name, but they're different sauces. And see, now I go to Scarpace's for wings on Wednesdays because they got the open mic.
Still never had wings at Scarpace's.
Scarpace's wings are good. You got to get the Dan sauce because it's their like signature sauce of the chef there.
I heard there's a good Wednesday mic down at Belvedere's now too. Woke joke Wednesdays. They better have some fucking chicken wings or we're not going. This is
I'm not
show.
going there anyway. I walk down to Scarps. I'm fucking lazy because I gotta walk off them. I gotta walk off them wangs. But no, I'm a big Shot Bob's fan.
You know, I'm not, and I'm from Bellevue and Avalon, right? And that was where the original.
I know because that's where I got it, man.
The OG Big Shot Bob's House of Wings. Here's the thing about Big Shot Bob's: a bunch of flavors, quality of the wing, not that great, overpriced, gotta say, and half of their flavors are just reiterations of the flavors they already have with some other spice on top.
See, I enjoy their gold and I enjoy some of their dusts that they put on there. But what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna put this out there into the ether because you and I went there. We ordered this food whenever we were down on vacation. We went, and not only did we get Wingstop because there is a wings shortage, we also got thigh stop.
Talking about those thighs.
Thigh stops.
Those crispy thighs were so good.
They were so good.
I love chicken thighs. Thigh meat is my preferred meat to eat. And I'm not just saying this because, I got some thigh meat. I'm saying it because it's good. It's fatty, it's juicy, and it's actually healthier for you. More nutrients in the dark meat than the white meat. I'm just saying.
I think it's all in how it's prepared too. I think that goes a long
If we're
way.
talking about wings, though, since we've
what's your
talked
favorite
about-
wing flavor? Go.
Not favorite wing flavor. I'm gonna say favorite place to go and get wings. Gooskey's.
Never had Gooskey's
Gooskey's wings are so delicious, really meaty, really juicy. They take their time about it. I like the honey Cajun.
Ooh.
I'm not a big hot sauce person when it comes to wings. Hot sauce is boring to me. Like, I'm not just gonna get a mild or a medium. I like the gingery sauces, the oriental spicy kind of sauces. I like a good Thai chili.
See, I'm a hot garlic parm.
Butter, Parmesan. You cannot go wrong. Oh my gosh, throw some garlic in there. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Why would you get hot sauce? You could just dip them in hot sauce.
So I think this is where a controversy is going to come. Is a wing a snack, or is it an appetizer, or is it an entree? What is a wing?
Depends on how many wings you eat, right? A wing is a snack if you're going to have like 6.
But is it also an appetizer if you're going to have 6?
It depends on how big your belly is.
We got some big bellies in this
Yeah.
room.
I mean, I might eat 6 wings in like a 6-inch hogue.
Ugh.
I might do that in a sitting. That's not that much.
Yeah.
And listen, these two snacks over here are a little slimmer and a little less capable of putting away as much as we used to these days, but we still can snack hard.
I snack hard.
Like, even, I think I lost like a quarter of my body weight.
Yeah.
And I can still put away like almost a whole pizza.
I think we did.
You don't lose that ability.
No, the one doctor did the math with me, and I lost like, what was it, like 30% or something?
It might make you sick, but
Yeah.
you're still doing it. Your fat brain hasn't caught up with the fact that your stomach's a little more shrunken. So then you just have more regrets.
See, but that's why I've started to imbibe a little bit more in the marijuana.
Oh, yeah,
and
get you-
man,
get you that appetite.
Can I
Yes.
put it away? It is dangerous for me to get high and have snacks in the house.
Oh my gosh, can we talk about like people that never get stoned and then they get stoned, something, you know, they have a few drinks.
Oh, I've done that.
And someone
I've
talks
done
them
that.
into it, or they're like, I'll try it. And then they're just like eating over the sink, like can't slow down eating, like eating so much it's like they've never had food before. And you're just like, good for you, friend. This is not a bad decision.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up right there because snacks
All
are never a
right.
bad decision.
No, never. But I mean, sometimes you have snack regret, but snacks in general, not a
No,
bad decision.
snacks are never a bad decision. You can have snack regret because we all have regrets in life, but God damn it, it's not about these two snacks in this room. I can tell you that for sure. It's not about you either, Gravy.
There
You a
are
snack
3
too.
snacks in this room, okay?
No.
Don't
There's-
leave gravy out.
Yeah, well, I said gravy's a snack too. I mean, gravy's technically a side dish if we're gonna go.
A side dish? No, gravy is a dressing.
No, man. You put gravy in a bowl.
You put gravy in a bowl. I'm not quite there yet.
It's called a gravy bowl.
You could get gravy on the side. You would never get a side of gravy that you were just going to eat with a spoon.
Are you telling me you would never go to KFC and
I'm gonna
order a
actually
side of gravy?
Immediately retract that
retract that statement as I have gone to a KFC in the Philippines, which had a pump for gravy.
Oh.
Which I would probably have been
Is that
kicked
also
Oh
what you call your dick? Just a pump for gravy?
Oh my gosh.
All right, I should not come in.
Oh my God. Well, if that doesn't end up in this episode, it sure as fuck better end up in yours. Okay, Andrew? All right. Thank you so much, Monica, for joining me here on the Snack Life podcast.
Thank you for having me. I
there-
love snacks.
Is there anything you want to promote or mention or talk about before we sign off for the day?
Nothing of my own, but I would love for everyone to go out on November 2nd and vote for that snack of a mayoral contender, Ed Gainey.
Ooh. I agree with that.
Yeah,
All
let's get
right.
out there and vote, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, let's get out there and vote, everybody. Right? Because voting is a thing.
I mean, I don't know what's going on in any of those other places. No one that's not from Pittsburgh is listening to this podcast. And if you are, vote for your own Ed Gainey. Google him, figure it out. Or fuck it, vote for Gravy. She got a cute face.
Yeah, gravy cute. I don't know, great.
Vote for Ed Gravy.
Ed Gravy for mayor.
Red gravy. All right. Thank you again so much for being here, Monica. I have been the host of the Snack Life podcast, Amanda Averill. I want to give a big shout out to James M. Jameson for creating the awesome theme music for this podcast. Also, a shout out to Andrew Hilary for doing the editing and the sound mixing and all the technical stuff that I don't know how to do on this podcast.
He pushes the buttons, okay, folks? He's pushing these
He
buttons.
certainly pushes some buttons. All right. I've been Amanda. Stay snacky, my friends.